Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another Alliance War video. So this is season 50, war number 8 for today. So we're through 2/3 of the season now with this war. A lot of it is done, and I've been doing pretty great so far. At this point in the season, I only have one singular death, so feeling pretty solid. And I've fought some bosses. I think I have a boss fight this war as well, so it's going to be a ton of fun. Up first here, though, we have a Spider Punk. So I don't mind fighting this guy at all. He's Spider-Verse, so with Venom he can't evade, and we just need to get the clarity charges up so that we can counter his auto block, and then we're good. The only thing is his special one there has like a little bit of an extra elongated hit. You kind of got to be more patient. Right there I ran in a little early, but it's all good. We lost like 4% health, not really a big deal. So moving on to our next fight here, we have an Emma Frost. So this one we're going to be going for some Knull instead of Venom here. Venom could have worked too, you know, if we just dropped a heavy, get our armor broken, then start going in. But it's fine. Knull's going to do a good job as well. We just need to get off one singular special one, and then we'll be all good. So just building up our power right now. Building up with some Living Abyss. There we go. And I have no problem at all evading Emma's special. Awakened or not. Honestly, I prefer if Emma's awakened so that it's inverted. Like, I've trained myself to, you know, be good at evading her special while inverted. I can do it uninverted too. It's just, you know, just used to fighting Emma that way. So here we're just kind of chilling. Get like one extra hit, one extra Living Abyss. But there we go. Living Corruption triggers. Now we've got our armor breaks. Now we can just kind of go to town. Go for a bunch of intercepts here. Drop a little striker. I'll get a little bit of healing too with a heavy attack there. Just, you know, might as well top off my health a little bit before we end it. And yeah, finish that fight. 99% health. Not too bad. This war team is looking pretty good, man. Venom, Knull, and then the boy Human Torch. So my Torch is all fully maxed out. Rank 5, 6200 and ascended. And we brought him for this one specific fight here. We have a Sasquatch. So we're going to take this. This is Alejandro. Just a rank 2 sassy, so he's not that big, not that beefy. Still a decent health pool, 362,000 health. We have some never back down nodes where he's going to regen if we dash back, but that's fine. You know, Torch doesn't have to worry about regen. We're going to be lowering that through the Nova Flames. And yeah, if... Oh yeah, there's an indomitable node here as well, so we can't invert Sassy's healing. But I mean, even if that node wasn't here, Sassy, if his healing starts to get inverted, I believe he just takes away all of his own regen, so that does not happen. But yeah, this fight's going pretty okay so far. You know, pretty standard. He just won't throw the special. Here he does get the regen, and he's healing a decent amount. But I just needed him to throw that special. There we go. Now we can get back on track here. Throw a little special too. And then let's see, am I going to go for a heavy? Yeah, charge up, drop the heavy, hopefully bait the special. Yep, there we go. He's going to take some power sting damage there. Then probably go for another heavy here. No, just a 3-hit combo. Oh, there's the Wrath trigger. Bait that. 47,000 power sting burst there, and he's dead. So yeah, great to use Torch in war. That hasn't happened much. I think that's my first time bringing him this season. Usually when I bring a science champ to war, it's been Spider-Ham. And he's been putting in a ton of work. I love that little pig. Up next here, though, we have an Omega Sentinel. So this should be a pretty easy Knull fight. We're going to be taking it a little bit slow at the start just because of the auto block. We're going for some heavy attacks here. And yeah, Knull's just super great for Omega Sentinel in general because of the armor. He's going to be, you know, just turning those armors into Living Abyss. And normally, you know, that's how Omega Sentinel auto blocks. So yeah, Knull is a fantastic counter to her. Just want to bait this special out before the corruption triggers. There we go. Now we can start going to town. And yeah, here she's unblockable, but it doesn't really matter. Just 24k medium crit to end things off there. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Alright, so moving on. Before we get to the final boss fight, we do have some mini bosses to get through first. So here we have an Doom. Also, you'll notice there's only an hour and 10 minutes left in war. So I probably have the last fights of the entire alliance, which has been a bit of a trend lately. Which is going to come into play in one of the next wars. It might be the next one. Literally against the alliance is called next. And I have the final fights of that war, and it's very close. So be on the lookout for that one. It's going to be probably one of the best war videos of the season. But yeah, up here we have iDoom, and he hit me with a shock, and then he hit me with a heavy, which is going to stun me. And then here he resists my special, which is interesting, but it's okay because, you know, the corruption timer is going to apply whether we connect or not. So that's on him, and boom, that's going to trigger right now. So there's a bunch of armor breaks, and here we're going to go for Striker first, Striker before the special 2 because it gives us a precision buff. So that's just going to give us, you know, a higher crit rate. And then throw the special 2, does some pretty decent damage. And he's dead. You know, that fight I was not worried about it at all. It was just slightly unfortunate that we took a heavy, but it's fine. I think that was my last Knull fight, so I think it's all good. We won't have to heal him. I think we just have Venom for the rest here. Gonna go ahead and buy a little small war refill there for 25 units. Now jumping into this pig, so we have a rank 3 unduped pig. This guy knows what's up. I got a rank 3 unduped pig as well. Probably the best science rank 3 you can do is the pig. I kid you not, he's so good. But yeah, jumping in here, not too worried about the nodes here. We can parry and everything, and as long as, you know, I think there's a passive root node if you don't hit him enough. It's fine. I'm not worried about getting rooted here. All I'm really worried about is baiting out this guy's specials. And I think he has power focus 2. So once I have him above 2 bars, you know, I can hit him a decent amount. So here we bait the first one. And I completely forgot about the bubble shield. So he hits me with those pies. And that was bad. We definitely lost some health there. So I think here I'm just going to try to not bait out any specials and just kill him before he could throw another one of those special 2s, because that was kind of scary. Those pies, man. So yeah, take him down there. Use the power focus 2 to our advantage. And now I think it's just the final boss. Are there any mini bosses? Yeah, no, just the final boss. So it is another Quicksilver. So we already fought one Quicksilver boss this season, and it went really well. First time it went surprisingly well. So going into it this time, I'm feeling pretty confident. This is a rank 3 Quicksilver. I don't know if the first one I fought was rank 3 or rank 2, but this one definitely is rank 3. So a very big health pool. You can see here it's 918,000. That's almost a million health. Pretty crazy, but my Venom has quite a bit of health too. We are sitting at 111,000 HP. Over 100k health as a rank 2 7-star. Venom's not even rank 3, bro. But we are fairly boosted right now. Gonna throw on a little cosmic boost too. I'm trying to think here, you know, what other boost I want to put on. Decided to go for an invulnerability boost, just to play it safe. You know, we are fighting a war boss here, so vulnerability boosts are usually a pretty good idea against the war bosses. So started this fight, you know, I just want to get in enough combo hits so that I can you know, start fully countering auto block and evade here. So boom, we do have that green passive now. Now we're all good. And so, you know, I did learn a good amount from the first time I did this fight. Kind of learned a bit of a rough playstyle that I want to go for. And that is, you know, to push him to his special 2s and kind of try to knock him down while I do that, to try to bait out his special 2. Right there, we baited out a special 1, and I didn't even realize, but we were already pushed him into his terminal velocity, and when Quicksilver is in his terminal velocity, he is unblockable. So that kind of caught me there, but here we push him to the special 2, and luckily he throws it, so that's perfect. Talked about this in the last Quicksilver War Boss fight, but after, you know, I knock him down, I do a little quick tap on my block just to kind of try to bait him into throwing it, and it's working out pretty well. Worked out here again too, so that's great. Here's my morning alarm going off mid-war boss fight. It's always fun, you know. Luckily, I was able to swipe it away and still focus in the fight. It threw me off a little bit, but it's okay. Here he just does like a, I don't know, what was that, 12-hit combo into my block. That was a lot of hits, I don't know. But here, throwing on a special 1, I'm like, please, Quicksilver, just throw this. Come on, man, just throw it, just throw it. And there, it doesn't work. He doesn't throw it. He throws a heavy instead. He catches me with that. So I gotta bait this out the old-fashioned way here. I'm just like, come on, bro, please throw it. Luckily, he throws it. He goes in terminal velocity, but thankfully, the special 2, you can still block it, you know, in terminal velocity, so that's fine. And I'm just going to be throwing some of my special ones, just try to om-nom some of those buffs from the node, just try to heal up. We also do have that slow debuff on us, which is also just healing us with willpower, which is pretty nice. And so here, you know, I was thinking, like, am I going to have to bait another special 2? Luckily, he just threw it right away, so I didn't even, like, have to go through the whole trouble of baiting it out myself. He just threw us, like, okay, I'm gonna go full 5-hit combo here, throw the striker, go for another full 5-hit combo. Oh no, I guess I each go for special 1, go for a little regen, play it safe. I could have definitely went for the special 2 there, just went for it, but special 1s get the job done, plus some healing, some regen. That's probably what I was thinking. This was a little while ago now, about 5 days ago this war was, from when I'm commentating on it now. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this war. Only 2 items used, not too bad, and you can see we're kind of smoking them. Only 5 deaths, and they finished with 31. So yeah, we did a great job this war. They actually didn't even finish the map, but I don't think we get any extra points for that, unfortunately. So yeah, but that's gonna go ahead and do it for this Alliance War video. Another war boss fight, smashed with Venom, dude. He is just om-nomming for days on these war bosses, just bleeding them, stealing their buffs, and healing. It's going to go ahead and do it for this Alliance War video. If you guys did enjoy another war boss solo, I would appreciate a like rating. Subscribe for some more content. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.